On October 2025, the hashtag #EndSARS commemoration came and went, just like that. Nigerians should have marched to honor the dead, but didn't. I'm actually surprised that 5 years on, Nigeria doesn't have a specific national day of mourning for the #EndSARS victims. Why is that? What is the reason? Where are the families, the friends, the voices of those who died as heroes? Do you realize that they actually paid the price? Some people did. Yet we've allowed the government get off too easily, too lightly, and frankly, not much has changed. Justice hasn't been served. The #EndSARS panel that convened at the time led to talk about community and state policing, but police brutality is still on the increase. It still is. According to the Amnesty International report of 2024, the police continue to be regularly implicated in unlawful killings, unlawful detention, torture, extortion, and so on. The report actually found that 4 years after #EndSARS, only 2 states, just 2, have fully paid compensation to victims, and most states have not even set up a panel. Why is that? Why, as Nigerians, do we allow these things go? The Foundation for Investigative Journalism, FIJ, also reported that between January and August 2024, there were 582,173 human rights violation complaints nationally. Of that figure, about 83,802 were committed by the Nigerian police force, the military and paramilitary forces. We all saw images of Yemi Adamolekun being wrestled by security officials at the Lekki Toll Gate when she tried to just lay ordinary flowers at the toll gate in an attempt to honor, in an attempt to commemorate the 5th anniversary of #EndSARS. These officials, the security officials, they wrestled the flowers out of her hands, stepped on it, flung it around very callously. That in itself was very disrespectful, very distasteful to the memory of the dead and their families who are still grieving their loss 5 years on. What happened to freedom of expression? Are we no longer allowed to express ourselves? Yemi Adamolekun's rights were violated right there at the Lekki Toll Gate under Section 39 of the 1999 Constitution, which states that everyone is entitled to freedom of expression. But no one is calling for the dismissal of those officials or the officers who were involved in wrestling the flowers out of her hand. Why is that, Nigerians? Why? Yes, according to the Constitution, the government may lawfully limit freedom of expression on grounds of, say for example, national security, public order, or to prevent hate speech. But laying a bouquet of flowers was definitely none of that. So there's actually no reason for the excuse of the behavior of those officials. Apparently, when Yemi went to deliver the flowers, the army was there, the police was there, man o' war was there, the Lagos Neighborhood Watch and Civil Defense was also there. The police approached her with 2 armed policemen to intimidate her. Why? Why is this acceptable? The Inspector General of Police, Egbetokun, needs to address these things, frankly speaking, because the attitude of the police is very intimidating, very hostile, and can only serve the purpose of triggering conflicts between citizens and the law enforcement. The police force needs a total overhaul in Nigeria. Total, complete overhaul. Tinubu's government can address the situation and actually gain some credit, especially because a lot of the #EndSARS happened under Buhari. Nigeria isn't generally known for accountability, and yet again, this is another example of it. Many young people are unemployed, inflation is at a record high, and there is still a lot of hardship in the land, and the government is disconnected, completely and totally disconnected from the youth realities on ground. So it's only a matter of time if #EndSARS isn't addressed, if hardship isn't addressed, and if issues of good governance aren't addressed. It's only a matter of time. The truth is, so many lives were lost that fateful night, and no one has been held accountable for the atrocities. There's a huge elephant in the room that makes many Nigerians uncomfortable, and it is not going away. Nigerians need closure. The families need closure. The families and voices must summon courage to seize every opportunity to speak about those who lost their lives on that fateful day. We must never forget those who lost their lives. Justice must be served. If you like our content, like, share, subscribe. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.